Let's do this. Hello, my friends. Welcome back to my vlog channel. Today, I am doing, shocker, another TBR video. I know, who would have expected this? Haley, Miss I never do monthly TBRs, doing 2 TBRs back to back. But honestly, last month I tried it. It was new and I actually really enjoyed it. I think I read everything except maybe 3 or 4 books on the TBR. So if you want to see my wrap-ups, I do them over on my ASMR channel, or you can add me on Goodreads if ASMR is not your thing. Yeah, I think I was pretty successful with the TBR, and I think because it's October, putting together a spooky little fun TBR was just really fun. So I've collected a big ol' list of potential books that I have my eye on that I might pick up this October, this spooky season. So let's grab our pumpkin cream chais with a shot of espresso and oat milk. That is the Haley recipe. I'm literally obsessed with it. Go get you one, come back and talk about some books. Cheers. First, let's start with new releases because October is a huge month for releases. I have, I think, 4 or 5. First, we have Wildfire by Hannah Grace. This is the highly anticipated sequel to Icebreaker. They are standalones, but they're interconnected in the same world. But this one follows Rory and Russ, and it's set at a summer camp. But I am gonna put it on my TBR because it came out on October 3rd and I am just so excited to read it. Icebreaker is one of my favorite romances of last year, so I'm really hoping that this one lives up to my hype that I've like my anticipation. I hope it's good. Then we have Caught Up by Liz Tomford. This also comes out the first week of October and I am just so excited. I actually don't know anything about it other than I think it's single dad nanny, maybe, but I don't know the characters. I don't know their names. I don't know anything. All I know is I absolutely loved Mile High, and The Right Move is one of my favorite romances of the year. So I feel like Third Time's the Charm. Definitely on my TBR. And then, of course, we cannot forget Miss Elsie Silver with Hopeless on October 13th, I believe. I already have it pre-ordered. I am so excited. I still need to finish Powerless, actually. So I guess we can put both of them on my TBR, both Hopeless and Powerless. If I can finish one, if I can finish both, I'll be happy either way, but these are the 2 that I have unread in the series, and they kind of go hand in hand together because I'm pretty sure Jasper and Beau are like best friends. So yeah, I am currently 175 pages into Powerless though. So we're making our way slowly but surely. But yeah, both of those on my TBR. And the last new release that I have pre-ordered that I have on my TBR comes out October 24th. It is A Curse for True Love by Stephanie Garber. Oh my God, this is the finale in the A Curse for a Broken Heart, I don't know, whatever it's called, trilogy. It's a YA fantasy series. It's a spin-off from the Caraval series. Oh my God, I loved the first 2 books. I gave them both like 4 or 5 stars. I think I gave the first one 4, the second one 5. And the plot twist at the end of the second book, like I cannot even explain to you how badly I need this book. I am so excited. I ordered a physical copy, but it's from the UK because I love the covers in the UK a lot more. But I think I also might need to pre-order on my Kindle so that I can read it on release day because Jax, that's my boyfriend. That is my man. I love him. That is the only blonde book boyfriend that deserves rights. He is mine. Love him. That's it for new releases. Next, we have the series that I'm in the middle of, the big series I'm trying to tackle. If you're a familiar viewer, you know, I have been slowly making my way through Queen of Shadows. I'm probably a good, 200 pages in, but yeah, I just haven't been reading much fantasy lately, but I am gonna put this on my TBR. I really want to finish it and slowly just continue making my way through the series. I am enjoying it. It's just like, I just haven't been in the mood for fantasy, which is fucking annoying, but this is on the TBR. I obviously want to put a fun, cheeky, nostalgic reread on my October TBR, And last year, me and my friend Lily had a huge Twilight movie marathon in the month of October. And so I figured this year, why not go back and actually reread the first book in the series? I have seen the movies over and over and over, and I feel like I can recite the movies like the back of my hand, but I have not actually read the physical book since I was probably 11 years old. So it has been over 10 years. And I want to reread it. And I'm so excited. I just feel like it's going to be such fun escapism, and it's the perfect spooky vibes. Vampires are my favorite paranormal creature, especially if it's like a paranormal romance. Second being fairies. So if I read, Queen of Shadows, Twilight, and I'm like, I really want more. I want more vampires. I want more fairies. I'm going to put A Kingdom of Stars and Shadows by Holly Renee on my TBR. First of all, this is short and sweet. And I love when a fantasy book is short and sweet. It's literally less than 250 pages. Chef's kiss. I could fly through this in like 2 days. And I don't know anything about it other than I think I remember reading that it had fairies and vampires. And that was enough for me to buy it. So, I don't have an excuse really. The cover's really cute and maybe I'll read it this month. Who knows? Could it even be an October TBR if I did not include at least one horror book? We have Things Have Gotten Worse Since We Last Spoke and Other Misfortunes. This is a bind up of like 3 stories, I think, but I'm putting Things Have Gotten Worse Since We Last Spoke on my TBR. It's by Eric LaRocca. It is about 2 women who meet on an online chat room in the early 2000s and stuff gets spooky. I really have no idea. That's all I know. And when I hauled this on my main channel, my ASMR channel, so many of you commented and were like, that book is gonna like fuck you up. That book is crazy. Like just be prepared. And I'm scared. Ready to traumatize myself for the vibe. And again, how could I do an October TBR without including some dark romances? I am really, really, really trying to get in my dark romance bag this fall, especially because I've just been reading a lot of contemporary romance and pretty like fluffy, happy romances through the summer, and I'm ready for a change. So why not dive all the way into the deep end and put Haunting Adeline on my TBR. I think I'm also going to do a reading vlog with this. I'm going to do like a co-reading vlog of Credence and Haunting Adeline, and it'll kind of just be like reading controversial books so you don't have to. So stay tuned for that if you're interested. I've already read Credence, so now I just need to read this and vlog it. So gotta put it on the TBR then. I've already got the bookmark in it, my Justin Bieber bookmark from 2009. And yeah, if you don't know, this is a stalker romance, and it's super, super dark. So make sure you check trigger warnings. But at this point, I just have I can't even talk today. Oh my God, maybe it's too much caffeine. I don't know. At this point, this book is so widely talked about that I just have FOMO. I need to know what happens. I need to be in on it. I need to like see the TikToks and the posts and like understand what's going on. And then if I want a dark romance that's not as dark and twisted, but still kind of gives those fun, spooky vibes, we also have Keep Her Safe by QB Tyler. Again, this is another shorter read. I love putting a few short reads on my TBR that I can just mix and match in case I need something easy. And this is a taboo bodyguard romance. So Shea Eastwood is a famous actress and she's always on magazine covers and TV, and it's a romance between her and her much older bodyguard. And it just sounds juicy and splendid. And I've never read anything by QB Tyler, but I cannot wait to dive in. Oh, I'm about to dive in. Oh, girl, find the note, babe. Find the note. Next, we have my book club pick. If you don't know, I'm currently doing a book club through my Discord. And so if you want to join, it's linked in the description box. But for October, we did a poll on like 3 different Olivia Blake books because I feel like they give such perfect spooky Halloween. What is happening here? What is happening there with my banging? Okay. Anyways, I feel like they give perfect spooky Halloween vibes, and the winner of the poll ended up being the Atlas 6. So I'm gonna put this on my TBR. Hopefully I'll get to it. Again, a shorter fantasy. It's like 330 pages. I have the old self-published edition, which I've heard is a little bit different than the regular published edition, but I don't care, bitch, because this cover is so superior. It's so gorgeous. But yeah, I believe this is about like a secret Alexandrian society, and there's multiple point of views, fantasy, dark academia, romance. Yeah, sounds delicious. Okay, and lastly, to throw something on my TBR that's a little bit just fun and breezy, I feel like will be super fast-paced, entertaining. I always love a good YA, and this one has been sitting on my shelf for the past few weeks, and I feel like it would be fun for the October fall vibe. It's The Inheritance Games by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. I've heard everyone talking about this, you know, for years now. It is a booktube classic at this point, but I still have never read it, and I want to. And so here it is. It's on the TBR. If I need just a quick YA mystery thriller with a little romance, sounds like a grand old time. Okay, and that, my friends, are all the books on my TBR. I hope you enjoyed this video and maybe it gave you some inspiration on books you could add to your TBR. Let me know what you want to read this month or this fall season. And yeah, that's pretty much it. This is like such a short video. I just flew through that. I don't know. I'm sorry. I won't drink as much caffeine next time. I will talk to you all later, and hopefully I'll see you in my next video. Make sure to check me out on Instagram, my other socials, all that fun stuff. It's linked in the description box. Bye.